Sorry about that. Anyway, it's a club car, golf cart, got a gasoline motor on it. Looks like we're going to have to either weld this or replace it one with another one. We'll see how that works out in the long run. I don't know. I couldn't tell you for sure how that'll work out. But I'm sure it'll work out one way or the other. We'll probably going to strip this thing down. I got in mind right now what I'm thinking is strip it all the way down to the frame, take the body off of it front and back, strip all the wiring and everything else out of it and start from scratch. Pretty rough right now. When I get done with it, I don't even want you to recognize it been the same one or not. There's a mail truck running today. They're delivering packages, I reckon. That's the only thing I think that's what they do on Sunday. Deliver packages to help them with the route through the week. Anyway, back to the old golf cart. It's an old club car. I don't have no idea what year it is. I bought it from the boy. He needed money at the time. He priced it cheap and I bought it. I was hoping that it would have been fixed, but it never did happen. He always had other projects that got put in front of it. It would never got fixed if I'd have left it there. I left it there way longer than I should have anyway. When it wasn't done in 6 months, it should have come home with me. So anyways, we'll walk down here. We'll walk down here for a minute. I'll give you, we ain't got the front of the shop enclosed. The back wall is up temporarily, but it's not up like it's going to be when it's fixed to stay there permanently. What this started out as, it was a carport. It was 14 foot wide, 36 foot long. You can see right down here, I've dug out because I want to scoot that over so this side is more level with that side. I dug most of that out when I had my excavator here. But now I've dug a little bit out by hand. I've got some more to do right back there in that area. That I'll dig out with a matic. And I'll brace that in. Try to pull it that away where it'll slide off of that end up there. There's a big rock right there. So I got to get on this side of that rock where it'll set down. It'll drop a few inches when I do that. And I'm hoping when it drops that few inches, it and this side will be real close to being level. I don't know. We'll see. As you see, you know, I put this metal up by myself. It's not perfect. I've got a big gap right here. But that's all right though. And I got to figure out what I'm going to do at the bottom. If I put the metal on this way instead of up and down, then, you know, I've got that little gap at the bottom there. And I don't know yet what I'm going to do about that. I honestly debating on turning the metal to where it's going up and down instead of side to side. Instead of going that way, it'll be going that way. I got these last two pieces like that, and they're long enough to go from the ground all the way up, and I need to unbolt that, and they go up under it and then bolt it back so the rain don't come in. This wall's just temporarily here. I screwed that 2x8 in there, and I just screwed the metal to it. There's nothing on the bottom holding it, nothing at the top holding it. It was just a temporary fixture to hold out some rain and stuff. So, you know, that's all got to be fixed the right way before it can be left. I'm debating, here's a 2x8, it's 14 foot, and that's what the carport is, 14 foot from one side to the other. And I've got some more 2-8 up there. I thought about from this section to that section, putting me a floor right there and putting my toolboxes and a bunch of tools back here. But at the same time, that takes up about 5.5 or 6 foot off of my carport length. And I've got this old 51 here in the carport. It doesn't run yet. That'll be a project we'll get to in the future. Then I got my vat sitting there. I can back it on up and it would be all the way under the carport. Right now I just got it far enough so the top is covered up now the weather. The top doesn't leak, but still. On a convertible, you're better off keeping them under something if you can. And since I can, why not? Now, when I get ready to start working on that project up there, that will have to go somewhere else. And I'll probably just put it outside, put some plastic over it, and put this car cover over top of that to protect it. There's a hood to my S10 that I don't have anymore. So I need to put that online and sell it to somebody. It's a factory hood, but it's in really, really, really good shape. Right, it come off a 87 S15 Sonoma. I bought a cow hood and put on the truck, and that's what was on it when I got rid of it. So I've still got this hood. So we'll see what happens with all that. I've got a lot of projects now, especially when I get that end closed in and I get that one fixed permanent, more of a permanent type fixture. I got somewhere to work on them at. And I've got a section right there that had a gap in the middle. So I got to either cut me a piece of metal to put over that, box it in, put a window in it, something or another. And I ain't figured out yet exactly how I'm doing that. But I've got stuff here. There's my bicycle. My generator's back there. Just some old tool boxes full of rusty old tools. The S10 hood. There's a seat that goes in my box truck that's sitting on the other side of this wall. Here's a set of tires and rims I bought for the Sonoma that wouldn't fit it. So, you know, I just got a bunch of junk piled up right here right now. There's my horses, my tall horses. Here's my compressor. Of course, I need to get this end boxed in so that'll be in the dry for sure. I've already got the metal I need to box the end of it in. Here's one piece. The rest of it is still laying over yonder on that trailer right there to box the front end in. I just need to get me some 2x4s. I'm thinking about taking this down, putting me some lathing boards up there and putting it up that way like them two is. And like I said, I put it up that way and go all the way from end to end. And then I take that top part that's coming over and unbolt it, run it on the outside of that, and then screw it back down. So I don't have to worry about rain running down inside the carport. Plus it wouldn't drain out anyway. And plus it'd take care of that. I believe it'd be a tighter fit, less air coming in to do it that way. And then I've got a lot of cleaning up to do back here. There's a project too. That one, on my nephew's channel, you see us riding that one a little bit. But right now, it needs some work done to it. I accidentally run over at 15. Bent the hood up. Broke a steering bar on the front of it. It's been sitting here now for a year or two. And you can see the wheels on the front of it. Both of them are turned different directions. You can see the hood's all bent up. It needs straightened out. I need to get that one in. rip it apart, start all over with it, and pick it back up. It was a lot of fun when I had it riding before. And like I said, I've got a lot of projects here that I'm wanting to work on. I may never live long enough to do them, I don't know. There's my box truck. I talked at one time about making a tool truck out of that, because while it may not be pretty and pleasant to look at, it runs dang good. Got the 5.7 minute automatic. It runs out great. I drove it home when I bought it. Didn't have no trouble. The brakes do need bled on it, and it needs a front tire on this side. The front tire's flat right here. It'll stay up for about a day, then it'll go down. And that's where the seat comes from. It's in the garage now. It goes on the passenger side. But right now, I don't know if I'm going to put it back or not. I got an extra steering column back there, but you can see the back of it, I got it full of junk. Right now, it's used more for a storage building than anything. So, anyway, that's what that is. And I've got that building there that I've done some damage to, and I need to fix it back. No time to do nothing. Everything needs done. No time to do any of it. The S15 kind of got away from us one day. It rolled down here and hit this wall. Well, as you can see, kind of pushed that wall in a little right down here at the bottom. Kind of made a bow in it. So it needs hammered back out, nailed back in, but I'm debating on tearing all that front wall out and rebuilding the front of it all together. And this right here, I done that with a box truck. Kind of got up against it a little bit. So, debating on redoing that whole building or tearing it completely down one. I ain't figured out which yet. We'll figure it out as we go. Here's my tow dolly. I ain't really doing anything with it right now. I got my car trailer over there. I don't know, I may end up cleaning it up and selling it. Put a little paint on it so it'll look better and selling it. It's got 2 brand new tires on it. Got the straps for it in the toolbox on my truck. It does come in handy. It's a whole lot lighter to tow than what the car trailer is. Now up there's a John Deere there in the corner. And as you can see, I've got this John Deere sitting here, right there, and that Craftsman right there on the other side of it. Now, this one was supposed to run when I got it. It needed a belt put on it. I never could find the right belt for it, and that was the problem the man I got it from said he had. He couldn't find the right belt either. This one run and mowed for a while, and the blade got to digging into the dirt. And I had one do that. My Cub Cadet done that, and the spindle was bad on it. So when this one started doing it, I quit using it. It's not the best in the world. The man I bought it from is not with us no more. So I kind of hate to do away with it, but I am debating on taking this John Deere and that John Deere over there and stripping them down and building me something out of those 2 frames. Putting those 2 frames together and building something out of them, but that'll be a project in the future. It won't be anytime soon. So, well, that's about it for this video. There's the shop in all its glory, or lack of. It ain't much, but we're thankful for it. It sure does beat being out in the snow and the wind and the rain and whatever else comes along. So, we're glad to have it. Spent too many days out in the wind and the rain and the snow. But anyway, I'll get started on one of these projects and I'll have some more video posted. And we'll see you in them. If you like the content, we're starting over basically. But we've got enough projects here, we ought to be able to make some videos. We're eventually going to place that light right up there with a different one, so where the backyard will be lit up. I already got my camera up there. I'm going to have another camera. It's going to be over here somewhere around the carport where I can keep an eye on that stuff. We've got several other cameras around the house. I ain't going to show you all of them. I don't want people to know where all of them are at. Anyway, we got to get this mess cleaned up. And, yeah. The table saw sitting out here getting rained on. Everything else. Old 49. I'm thinking about selling it. I got a man wanting to buy it. Ain't made up my mind yet. Got my Coca there. I got to put it back around behind the house. Then I got my Cadillac. There's my car trailer. And then there's my truck. Too much going on. I got all this stuff here I got to clean up. I got enough projects over to be able to make you some content for a while. So anyway, I'm going to get off here for now. We're back in the garage at the house. This is where I sat and watched a lot of YouTube videos right here. It worked out great. I'm close by. The wife and the mother-in-law needs me. And we take care of her now. Got the 51 cows are here. It runs and drives. We ain't had it out in a minute, but it still runs and drives. Got the original flathead 6 in it, 3-speed on the column. Unusual machine, but it's a good machine. We like it because it's unusual. We like things that's unique. Got some parts there for the golf cart. Ordered some mirrors for it a long time ago when I thought I was going to get it in a few months. And I've just left them in the box and they've been sitting here. I actually had them out of the box yesterday looking at them. And that big box right here on the bottom is a cover I bought for it that goes over the top of it. Got zip up doors on it. Found a good deal on that online and it was here local. So I grabbed that up because it'll be nice if I get it going before winter time's over. It'll be nice to keep you out of the wind and the snow and the rain. And if I have to leave it parked outside, it'll help protect it from the weather maybe. I got it cheap. Probably if I'd ordered it, the shipping would have cost me what I paid for it here locally. And I just went and picked it up. It may be not even a 15-minute drive from my house here. So it worked out great as far as that goes. I get that building out there done, what I'm going to do to it, and get my carport done. A lot of this stuff you see piled up here is going to go out that way. At one time or another, I'm going to tint some windows on something. You see I got some 5% tint there and some 35% tint there. And kind of bought that 5% by accident. That wasn't what I meant to get. But it didn't look good enough or something. Or I just looked and they had it in the wrong place and I grabbed it and didn't realize it. So I'm far from being a professional at tinting stuff. But I can do it and make it stick and not look real terrible. I've done it on a few of our other cars. You know, All I can say about that, if you want to learn how to tent, buy you up a bunch of tent and start doing it. Because the only way you're going to learn is by doing it. Over time, you figure out your mistakes and you start getting a little bit better. I don't have a big enough desire to tent enough to get to be the expert at it where I can do it professionally. And don't have the desire to do it professionally, so what's the use in wasting the money on the tent? If you ain't got a passion for it and don't want to do it, you ain't going to be that good at it, so why put a lot of money in it? Eventually, I want to upgrade my TV and get a bigger one, since the garage is a decent size, but that'll come after I get all this crap cleaned up. That desk out there, actually underneath here is a desk. Yes, believe it or not, there is a desk there. It ain't just all piled up that high, but that desk is electric. It adjusts 3 different heights with the touch of a button. It's a very nice desk. I bought it at a bin store here in La Follette. A very nice desk, actually. And it ended up getting piled up with a bunch of stuff right here. I need to clean it off. I've got several computers. Right here sits one. Right in here sits one. There might be some more out here. There's another one in yonder in one of the bedrooms that we don't use. I need to, one of them was a real nice computer. But ain't none of them been hooked up in a while. So I need to go back through them and get them hooked back up. See what's going on with them. There's my winch. My little winch I bought. When I bought my 12,000 pound winch. Went back to get the mountain plate. Well, they had this one right here on sale. And I bought it. And bought the mountain plate for it. And now I just got to figure out what I'm going to put them on. They go perfect on that tow dolly around there, but I don't know if I'm going to do that with them or if I'm going to do something else with them. Actually, when we get this golf cart out here fixed up, we might put them on it. It's got a receiver hitch on the back of it. They got a receiver hitch that you can mount this plate on, put that winch on it, and you can put it into that. And you can still hook a trailer to it, put that in the top part, and you could hook a trailer to it and have a winch on it at the same time. We'll figure it out. And if I put it on that, I could actually take it and use it on my truck or whatever else I needed to use it on. What is this out here? Uh-oh. Got a towing company here with a Jeep on the back of the truck. I don't know whose that is, but it don't belong here. So we're going to end this video. Thank y'all for watching. Hope you'll like and subscribe. We got a lot of projects that are coming up, so hit that notification bell. Let us know what's going on. All right. Later.